I was born in Manitoba, Winnipeg, Manitoba. We moved to BC where I had all my youth years. I had an opportunity to come a little bit further north to Prince George, where we live now. We have 2 children, and we also have 2 grandchildren. My interpretation of cancer was that if you got cancer, you lost your hair, you got very sick and skinny, and you died. In 2006, when I first noticed this mole on my leg, it was a dark spot, and I went to the doctor and I said, "What's this?" The doctor did tell me that I had cancer. As soon as you hear that word, you hear nothing else. I remember coming home and I was pretty upset, and talked to my wife, and first thing she says, "Well, what did they tell you about it?" And my answer was, "I don't know. I don't know." All of a sudden your mortality is being challenged and you're not ready for it. So we would have CT scans every 3 months, blood work every 3 months. I had an open door into emergency. I was in and out of emergency so often. It didn't matter what was happening, it was how to keep me alive. In June 2009, I had a reoccurrence. I found this thing that felt like a golf ball underneath my skin. So we went back to the surgeon and said, "What is it?" He said that was melanoma. He said there's no question. He said it was black as black could be, and I've seen it before, and yeah, it was all melanoma. So go enjoy the last of your life and get your affairs in order. And they're telling me I'm going to die. Every piece of information I read was too late for me. Karen and I both looked at each other, and we both nodded to each other and said, "We would like to enter into the clinical trial." One of the good things with the clinical trial is we watch you constantly. We want to know what's going in your body, what exercise you're doing. We know all about you, so if something happens, we can change directions quickly. I couldn't breathe. I was I was in a lot of pain. It's a slow return. What I've been able to accomplish this year, there is no way I could have accomplished it last year.
When this hit us, there is no plan. And because of this disease, there's absolutely no plan. Like, you know, if you get breast cancer, there's a plan, and there's hope to get you back on the right track, where this one, there wasn't.
The family really pulls together.
Yeah, without family, there's nothing.
Yeah, that's right. You cannot retain all the information that is going to be thrown at you, so you need all the help. A best friend, a notebook. There's a recipe, and the family is part of the recipe. At this point now, I'm trying to get my life back. I've been off work for almost 6 years, and you know, I spend a lot of time sleeping, and I know that's not good for me, and I want to get back to work. So I've just taken the first steps of trying part-time work where I was working. My company is fantastic, and they're working with me just super. There's a group of friends that you don't know you have till something like this comes up. And all of a sudden, they are there with you all the time. Now I'm really feeling that I have something to give away, a way to help other people that have fallen into this same situation that I have fallen into.